Hey, loves, it's me, Love Jones. Supposed to be going in to workout, y'all, but I'm gonna pull a couple cards just to see what's in the energy. And then I'm gonna go inside and try to clear my energy the best I can, because I'm always being watched, y'all. I always got these random ass people around me. And they're there to purposely throw you off your energy. They are there to purposely, you go to places to clear your energy, and they're there to make sure your energy is not clear. They're there to do little shady things, to have you in your mind. It's like constant harassment. I go to the park, I'm surrounded by Alabama people at the park. They done figured out what parks I come to. Now I pull up and they be already there at the park. I come to work out. They done figured out where I work out at. So now I pull up and they there too, working out. It's like all done on purpose to throw you out of your element. And so instead of you being able to clear your energy and do something positive for the day, it's meant to have you stuck in your mind doing some, just wasting time. Just wasting time. I'm sick of these people, to be honest with you. Main male. Something gonna have to do with a main male. What is this? And a mature woman. So there's main male and a mature woman working together. Or something about a main male and a mature woman. Let's see. What about these people? Can we clarify this mature woman? She popped out first, but I actually flipped her over last. I kept shuffling. Can we clarify this mature woman? Marriage. This mature woman could be married. Y'all, look at this. Tell me this don't look like the same man in a top hat. So this mature woman could be married to this main male. They popped out separately, and then number 3. So, okay, clarify the main male. This main male could be in some type of position of power. This main male could be in the military. This main male could have some type of military ties, some type of government association. This main male could just be in a position of power. And so you have a main male, mature woman who's married. One of them holds a position of power. Could be some type of military background. This could be a military vet. Thief. These people trying to steal something if they haven't stole something already, y'all. This mature man, or this mature woman, and this main male. I clarified the main male. This High Honor card came out. This could be a military vet. If it's not someone who's currently in the military, they could definitely have a military background or be in some type of position of power. We clarified mature woman, then we got marriage. These people are married in some type of position of power or military ties, and they're thieves. They are thieves. They are thieves, y'all. They stealing something. And they could have you surrounded by people who are helping them to watch your moves so that they can do whatever it is they're doing. These people trying to steal something. Imagine that. And they got people watching you, probably telling lies, spreading rumors, making false reports so that they can continue to get away with whatever it is. They don't want you to be able to see them trying to steal something, y'all. Community. They're working with people in the community to come against you for whatever it is they're trying to steal. Again, these somebody in a leadership position or somebody that has some type of power because of whatever ties they may have had, whatever they could be associated with, whatever group this is, this high honor group. Could be a military, it could be just some type of position of power. This could be politics, but I'm really getting military. I say politics because this kind of looks like the White House, the ground where they have all of those meetings and stuff at. Not meetings, but the press conferences and all that when they come stand outside. Looks like the area. Somebody could be married to someone who, again, could be a military vet or someone who's currently in the military. Someone has ties to people in the military. Someone has some type of political ties, if not in the military. And they working together trying to steal something. This could be your family. This could be your family. This could be somebody else's family. But they're definitely working with the community to steal. They're working with people in your community to steal something from you. And somebody's going to get a message of concern. This person looks like they're shocked. Hopefully it's the system coming down on them. Hopefully it's them realizing that they're not finna get away with whatever this is that they've been doing to somebody. Like, how dare you take your position of power and try to steal from someone just out of hate, out of jealousy, out of envy, because you feel like you should have it. You didn't put in the work to have it. And if you would use your position of power to try to steal from someone, this is why you don't have it. This is why it's not yours. And that's what we have here, y'all. I ain't even got to sit out here all day long and keep pulling stuff, because we already got to the bottom of it real fast. It's a pathway. Somebody's pathway could be clear. This person could have been working with community people to block your path, to stop whatever it is you were doing, to block whatever paths that you were on so that they can take control of this, whatever it is they're trying to steal. This message of concern is coming to this woman. Your pathway may be open. Your pathway is unblocked. I always say that people can't close doors that God opened for you. And I feel like this was the case here. Somebody didn't like something you had or something you were about to receive. And so they put together this elaborate scheme to work with your community to try and steal something from you. Could have been successful, but they're about to get caught. If it was successful, they're going to have to return this. And so if it wasn't this man and woman who's working together doing this, it was definitely the woman. But I feel like they both could have been working together to do it. Yeah. I pulled this card out in reverse. This is normally an ending of a cycle, but this is someone that was trying to keep something going. They were trying to keep you tied up in this cycle. They were trying to keep you in reverse, you turned upside down, trying to make sure you weren't able to succeed in life. I was just on my phone, just kind of recording, saying something about the lady that I watched on YouTube that used to be a witch. She used to do spells, and she was saying what they would do to people who they felt like they were better than them. People who were moving about successfully in their life, and maybe they stopped dealing with them for some reason. They stopped talking to them, or they feel like they acting funny. They would do these spiderweb spells on them to keep their life at a standstill, to make it where they can't move forward anymore with their life. And it pretty much all stemmed from jealousy, from envy, from their lack mindset, because they were watching people accomplish something that they felt like they couldn't accomplish themselves. People were bitter. Upright, again, this is like the ending of a cycle. In reverse, this is the continuation. This is over and over again, over and over and over and over and over again. They want you to go through the same stuff repeatedly. They want you stuck in what it appears to be this hangman position. It's like having you in a spider web. I watched Spiritual Sag, and she's been saying lately it's like someone did some type of circle on you. And I don't know what the circle is as far as spell work. I don't do spell work. So I don't know what the circle would be, and I've been just kind of trying to Google it when I think about it every now and then to see if I can figure out exactly what that is. But evidently it's something like the spider web. Is what I take from it just by hearing her talk about it. It's something like the spider web. They do this kind of circle around you so that you're not able to expand past these. You're not able to go past whatever barrier they placed around you. And I feel like that's what these is. And this kind of looks like an infinity symbol or something. It's just giving me repetitiveness. They want you stuck in the same cycle. It's not a cycle ending, this is a cycle beginning over and over and over again. It's like every time you do something to try to move forward, they're here to do something to push you back. They are here to make sure people around you think you're crazy. They're here to make sure you can't move forward in something. They're working with the community. And what is this he have in his hand? It's like a hula hoop or something. It's another circle. I mean, there's people doing some type of magic. It could be some witches, some warlocks working together. Um, Again, these people they have a position of power here. They know people. This is high honor. And so someone could be held in high honor here, but they're not using that position for the right things. They're using that position to try and they're using that position to try to torture somebody with. They're using that position to try to hold someone down and steal whatever it is that is due to them. Whether that's a person, whether that's a lifestyle, whether it's money, they are using it to steal from someone, to leave this person in lack while they go take off and they live this life that was never theirs to live, because they don't want this person to have it. Oh, this privileged lady right here. Someone could already be privileged, and they're using their power, whatever it is they're connected to. They could have family members if this this privileged lady could have family members that's connected somehow. Maybe politicians, could be military connections, um, could be courthouse connections. If you have someone that's a judge, someone that's an attorney, police officers, they are in positions of power. This privileged lady is connected to someone who's in powerful positions, and they are using these people who are using the people in the community to try to help them get away with doing something to someone, with causing someone this hardship in their life. This child is here. Someone could have a little girl. Eight and one is nine. Nine is like the end of something. It's nearing the end. 10 could be the end of something and the beginning of something else. 10 just breaks down to a 1, which is the beginning. So 9 could definitely be the end of something. I don't know. Maybe a child is going to say something that's going to cause something to end. This could be about someone. They could be doing this to an innocent person, y'all. They could be doing this to an innocent person, trying to get this person locked up. Somebody's trying to set somebody up here so that they can be able to successfully get away with stealing. This person is a privileged person. This person has connections to people in powerful positions, and they are using those connections to try to get someone who's innocent locked up. So that they can steal something. This person needs to be locked up. I don't give a damn how privileged they are. They don't need a slap on the wrist. They need to be locked up themselves. They need to do some time themselves. And the people who they're using, who are in these positions of power, also need to be locked up. Because how dare you use your position in order to help someone who's just bitter, who's just jealous. But I guess that's what privilege is, huh? You know, we have different privileges. or different types of privileged people. You can have people who are privileged because, again, who they're connected to, people who are privileged because of their race. This could be a person who, this could be a white person. Doesn't have to be, it can be. This privileged person, look at her. This could be someone that's well off. This could be where you're supposed to be in this privileged person position. You supposed to, this may be money that you supposed to have that was going to help you to be in this certain position in life. But these people are working together to steal it. And these people have powerful connections. And they're not only working together to steal something, they're working to try and set you up. They're trying to make it, yeah, they doing stuff to try to make you go to jail, y'all. Doing things to cause you to be locked up when you haven't done anything. Imagine how much hate you have to have in your heart to try to make someone go to jail for something they didn't do. No. First thing I think of when I think of stuff like this is what they used to do back in the day. How certain people of a certain color used to cry rape, or say that someone that's my color may have done something to them that they didn't do. So because they knew certain things would happen to this person. That's what that reminds me of. When I think of privilege and prison in the same sentence. So mature woman here. Someone's mother could have something to do with this. They're trying to have this person stuck and bound in a repetitive cycle. They even want to have this person sent to jail. They want to have this person in prison. And so be careful out there, because you got some people around here trying to set you up. And they can hear everything you can hear and see everything that you see. They know where you're going to be at before you know where you're going to be at. Because they don't just have these senses open up. These people doing devil work. They're doing devil work and black magic at the end of the day. And they probably talking to deities that they shouldn't even be conjuring up in order to tell them certain things. And so they could look just as regular and average, or at least in a sense where they can look like they wouldn't be associated with stuff like this, but they are. They are. Somebody may be concerned about what it is they're trying to do. Somebody could be concerned with what they're trying to do. But you know, concern really doesn't help unless you're going to step in and do something about it. Because being concerned doesn't help. This could have something to do with a house. They could have stolen a house. This could be their house. They could have a nice house. This could be the White House. Let's look at this dome in the back. What does that remind you of? This house could also be a place of business. Know what it reminds me of? I think it's called the Mercedes-Benz Stadium downtown in Atlanta. With that big dome over. We have a lot of places that are made for sports all around the world that has that dome. So this could be a really nice house someone has, or this could be a place of business that they're using to try and set some people up or somebody up to, and they're using people in the community. So forbid you out there doing something like Uber or Lyft, and they have these people getting in and out your cars who are there to set you up. Forbid you are doing something where you have to be alone with people, because these people are well connected. And they're doing this out of spite. They're doing it out of spite. They're doing it out of jealousy, out of envy. These people carry hatred in their heart, and they're using their resources to try and tear people down. And exactly like I was talking about earlier, people should be trying to use their resources to build people up, especially when they're in certain positions that are around the city that's made for them to uplift other people. But they're not using it for that. They're using it to try to tear people down. I feel like these people should be brought out of these positions of power that they're in, because they're more harmful than they are helpful. How could you call yourself a city for the people if you let people like this run the city and they're not good people? All you got to do is get on this person's bad side, and they're all of a sudden out to get you. I was listening to the radio this morning, and a lady said how she told on her ex-husband about having some extra thing built on his house. And they were calling her a snitch and saying she was being petty. And her response was, well, to get on my nerves is expensive. And I don't know why I just got that. So maybe this is someone who's been watching you, and they don't like what it is you're doing. They don't like what it is you're saying. They don't like what it is you've been thinking about. And you've been getting on their nerves. And so you know what? They decided they're going to cost you your whole life because you've been getting on their nerves. So I'm going to cost you everything that I can cost you. Why? Because I can. Because I have access to all these different people. Because I have access to all these different things. And we're going to set you up because I'm going to pay them. Because I have the money to try to set you up. And you're getting on my nerves with what it is you're thinking. Never mind me breaking spiritual laws and paying attention to what it is that you've been thinking. Or what it is you may have been saying. But it's getting on my nerves to even be able to listen to you do it. So I'm going to do what I'm going to do. This person deserves to go to prison them damn selves. Gemini. It's the card I just seen as I was shuffling. A Gemini. And there it goes again, y'all. This Gemini. Working with people in the community to try to set somebody up. This Gemini is a person with privilege, and they're using that privilege to cause problems and issues to people they feel like get on their nerves. Ignorance shouldn't have this type of power. Whether the ignorance is coming directly from the Gemini, whether it's coming from their parents who are ignorant, they should not have this type of power. This person should be released from whatever connections it is that they have. They should be known for being liars, thieves in the community, because that's exactly who they are. They should be known for doing things to try to set people up in the community, because that's who they are. They should be known for this. royalty. These people could call themselves royalty. And so forbid if they think they're some type of queens when they just steal, lie. They probably found somebody that they can't measure up to, and so it bothers them. It eats at their little heart in the inside. And so what do they decide to do? They want to take it out on you because they can't measure up to you. And so they're going to make sure you're set up. And you can't even measure up to you. They're going to do things to cause all of these problems, these delays in your life, things that cost you a lot of money. They're going to make sure the things that you were working on, you can't work on anymore. They're going to make sure you look a certain way to the public, in the public's eye, because they're working with community to make sure they get certain things out of there. This could be a couple who is an interracial couple with this get out card right here. Someone could be white, someone could be black, which may be why they have so much power and privilege. That also says disturbing discoveries. You know, this movie, I never watched it, but it was about, it says someone named Chris and Rose going up to meet Rose's family. Rose is a white girl, Chris is a black guy. And they meet the parents only to find out, he finds out that these parents are into some really disturbing things. And so it could be this Gemini using their parents. Maybe their parents have ties to military ties or government ties, ties to people in the judicial system. They're using those ties. They're using their privilege. They're using their color, especially if this is an interracial couple. And maybe the Gemini is connected to the white side. Y'all hear that? Sign and synchronicity. So this could definitely be someone who's connected to their white side, and they're using that white privilege in order to get away with doing something to someone who may not be white, who also may not have the money that they have, who also may not have the power that they have, but what they do have is a personality. What they do have is God. What they do have is the truth. And so you have this person living in their truth, and this Gemini could be upset about that because they can't measure up to this person, not even with all the money and power and privilege they have. So what are they going to do? They're going to set this person up. They're going to use the community to try and set this person up and make sure they go to jail for something that they didn't do. This is a drama queen who's taking their anger out on others, and their family don't like you because their child can't measure up to you, and their child wants to be you and be in your personality so bad they can. This person could be doing a lot of chaos, confusion spells. It says they're connected to people you know, so they could have your family involved with helping them. They have money, they have privilege, and so they could be promising these people stuff. Look, wealth right behind it. And they want to close your third eye if you're picking up on what it is they're doing, and they see you as a threat, which is another reason they don't like you, because they can't measure up to what you're doing when you're just being yourself. And they got to try so hard to be something that they're not, because they don't know who themselves are. They're really these little evil, jealous, envious people who just so happen to have power and privilege, but they may have even got it through spell work. These people should be pulled out of the positions that they're in. This family should be known for being the trash that they really are, for not being able to measure up to things, and so they steal it, and they work with people around you to steal it. I just seen Sagittarius, so a Sagittarius and a Gemini could have something to do with this. Asia, somebody's name could be Asia. Somebody could have been to the country Endings, 1010, endings and new beginnings. These people have tried to destroy someone's life, possibly even using astrology. They've tried to destroy someone's life because they felt like this person was getting on their nerves, because they didn't like the way this person carried themselves, probably because they didn't like the self-esteem of this person. They didn't like the knowledge this person had. They didn't like the way they were able to use their knowledge. They may have not even liked the fact that this person was about to come into some type of money, which was going to seal the deal, because now they got the beauty, the smarts, and the money to go along with it, and this person couldn't measure up to it, because all they have is the money. Maybe they don't have the beauty or the smarts, the intelligence. And so you just being you has gotten completely under this person's skin, and they decided to destroy you because of that. And again, they're working with people that you know. They're working with people around you, not just your community people, people that you know personally. Because you don't just know everybody in your community. They could be working with your family, people who you call friends. These people could be famous people or have some type of fame about them. They're using a lot of magic, manipulating a lot of things, causing a lot of drama. We already seen that confusion, that chaos spell. Says take that shit to trial, because you have a lawsuit here. You could possibly have famous people in your energy who don't like the fact that you have the self-esteem that you have the intelligence that you have, and you could have possibly been coming into some money that was going to put you on their level financially, meaning, because clearly they're not on your level of other stuff. And so you could have been coming into some type of money that was going to put you on their level financially, and they decided, yeah, no, this is bothering them. This is getting on their nerves. They don't like the fact that you have the potential to live this lifestyle right here. And so they're going to call on a world of evil spirits. They're going to conjure up some things. They're going to try to exploit you and the people around you as much as they can. They're going to work with the community to make you look a certain way. They're going to try to set you up to go to jail. They're going to try to ruin your reputation. This person needs to go to jail, making false reports. These people that they're working with need to be relieved out of their positions, and not just so they can go to another city, town, or state to have another position. These people need to be barred from their positions forever. For me to say barred, somebody may be an attorney. I just seen sirens. People who like to sing. These could be singers. Dragging other people into their delusion. Devil worship. These people worship the devil. People probably, I don't know, if you believe in the devil, you have to believe in God too. So I don't know. Maybe they don't believe in God. These people have done stuff to violate your civil rights. This person could have a mental illness, but because of the privilege they have, you probably wouldn't know they have this mental illness, because you're looking at this person thinking, well, how could they have so much? How could they be connected to so many people with them in this mental illness? They do a lot of magic. If they're calling on the world of evil spirits, if they're conjuring stuff up, again, they have access to these deities that they're using to accomplish certain things in life. They're not accomplishing this on their own, and they're sure not accomplishing it with the help of God. They using that power and privilege they have with these connections they have, and they're using the whoever it is, whatever deity it is that they're conjuring up at the time, and they could possibly even be doing candle magic. It says they frequent your job. So if you are currently working, then these people, they come up to your job a lot. If not the person themselves, they pay people to do it, because remember, they're working with people in your community. If you've lost your job, it was due to them, because again, they're working with people in your community and they frequent your job, and these people have privilege. So if you've lost your job, it was because of them. They're trying to make you look a certain way. They don't want you to be who you are. And again, if you were set to come into any kind of money, they're trying to make sure you don't get it, because that's going to immediately put you on a level, I said of their level, but it's going to put you on a level beyond them, because you not only have the beauty, but you have the intelligence. And that's what these people lack. And that's why they use so much spell work, because they lack the actual intelligence of their own. That's why they have to call in to other deities. That's why they have to use people in the community. That's why they have to pay people to do certain things, because they lack this on their own. These people deserve to go to jail. You have a lawsuit, and whoever it is they're working with in the community needs to lose their positions for good. I see federal court right here. I also see mendacity, untruthfulness, lying. Somebody could be lying again. Of course they're lying on you. They're trying to make you look a certain way. Cyberbully here. This person could be a cyberbully. They could be doing stuff. Again, using deity stuff they're conjuring up to do stuff online. So you could be scrolling on your page and you could see a lot of stuff that is coming against you. You could be seeing a lot of stuff that is there to put you in your feelings, to make you upset somehow. These are cowards. These are cowards. They can't measure up to you, so they're hiding in the background, doing stuff to try to destroy your name and yourself as a person in whatever community that you're in. And they have people who work in the system. So whether that's people who work in the courthouse, whether that's people who work in the police department, whether that's military ties. We know the military people have certain privileges of their own. These people are well connected to people of high honor. These people could have some type of fame about them. They could be well known to the public as well. So it could be easy for them to work with the people in your community. People clout chase all the time. They want to be connected to these people. But if they really knew who these people were, that they really have no talent, that how they get their talent, how they get their knowledge, how they get their connections, they wouldn't want to be connected to it. Because these are liars, these are thieves, these are people who are jealous, these are people who use their power to come up against people who've done nothing wrong to them, just people who they can't measure up to. And so anybody who they see has the potential to move up past them or gain something that they already have, then they're coming up against them. They're doing things to make them look a certain way. They do things to sabotage people on purpose. Family setup. So this family, they could be working with your family as well as their own family. So we seeing Asia here. Asia could be someone who's in their family. Asia could be someone who's in your family. They see you as a threat. That's what it all comes down to. And because they see you as a threat, they constantly watch you, and the things you say and do bothers them. Whether it's something smart, whether it's something silly, it bothers them because they see you as a threat anyway. You're doing something, you're saying something that they don't have the knowledge to do and say themselves, and so it bothers them. Everything about you probably bothers them and get up under their skin. Can't make it up. I just cut the deck on envy. And candle magic is right under him. These are soul-sucking people. These are cyber bullies. And it's time for you to have this upgrade that you've been lacking because these people have been doing stuff behind the scene to try to keep you from it. I advise you to go and take some classes or something. Maybe enhance your intelligence a little bit. Maybe go to church. Maybe read a Bible or something. Connect to God instead of connecting to these deities that can't help you do anything but manipulate people. Maybe that'll help your mental health. You actually connecting to something that makes sense. Hell, these deities could probably be the reason you're having a mental health breakdown, a problem with your mental health. I see somebody was paid to do it. This could be people in a community paid to do stuff. This could be your family that they could have been working with that was paid to do stuff. This could be their family that were paid to do stuff. There it is again. But whatever this is about to come to an ending. Got a cards that say the feds are watching. I hope y'all are watching. And I hope you recognize these people for who they are. Look, can't make it up, y'all. I just cut the deck again. Collaborated with family. So this could be your family and their family. They're stalking you. They have people constantly watching you. So if you look around and you notice certain tags always around you, it's because these people are doing it on purpose. Because they've paid people to do this to you. And the more you talk about it to people who don't recognize certain things could be done, the crazier you're going to look to the public. You don't look that crazy to the people who know what's going on because they know what's going on. They're just not going to say anything because they're paid to shut up. They're paid to participate. They're paid to spread these rumors. They're paid to tell these lies. They're paid to turn the other cheek and pretend as if they don't see anything. Family vacation. These people could have went on some type of family vacation with whatever it is they stole from you. It just seemed paranoia and jealousy. They jealous and they paranoid now. You deserve to go to jail. You deserve to spend some time in jail. You deserve to lose access to your children if you have any small ones around because you know why? You don't have anything to teach them. You deserve to have to go and sit down and learn yourself. That's what you deserve. Contact the lawyer I just seen. Somebody needs to contact the lawyer. Because you probably have several lawsuits here, not just with these people who have been stealing from you and doing things to try to destroy your name, but the people they've been working with. So if they have access to people who work in a courthouse, then you'll be suing the system. If they have access to people in the police department, then you'll be suing those particular police departments. Forbid they stole something from you, like an insurance policy, some money or something, because then you'll be coming for the banks, you'll be coming for the insurance companies, who all had something to do with this. It says they're threatening a child, so they could be threatening one of your children that they could have worked with. These people deserve to go to jail. And if they're threatening a child, that's child endangerment. And so they deserve to be taken away from their children completely. They deserve to not have access to their own child if they're threatening yours. And forbid they do something that where they're actually working around children, because that needs to cease and desist as well. That needs to stop too. If you're threatening children and you working with them, the two don't go together. And so forbid if you have anything, you work in a daycare, you work at a school system, or you have a nonprofit that caters to children, when you're threatening them, when you sending threats to children, you don't deserve to be around them. And it's nothing you can teach them because you clearly haven't been taught correct yourself. I see celebrity here, but we already seen famous. So we know someone could have some type of fame, some type of celebrityism about them. Contact the lawyer. I'm going to end it here, y'all. Contact the lawyer. It says unexpected income and a new life, but contact the lawyer, because even if they try to stop this, even if you do have some type of unexpected income coming in, yeah, contact the lawyer. Let them talk to your attorney, because these people haven't wanted to say anything this whole time. They've been sitting behind the scenes doing things to destroy your name, doing things to destroy your way of living, because they can't measure up to them. Catfish. Again, pretending to be somebody that they're not. Divorce. Somebody could be going through a divorce. I don't blame them. Whoever it is that's divorcing somebody, I can't blame them. You with somebody who's fake, somebody who's pretending, somebody who's acting like they're for the people and they're not. Somebody who's probably acting like they for you and they not. Somebody who probably pretends that they love children and they're threatening children. They're using children for their advantage. It's a mentally ill person who needs some help. Psalms 55 changes. Says deliverance from the city of people that you know come up against you or betray you. Oppression. Protection from the oppression. Protection from death. These people may have even wanted you dead. Clearly they wanted you in prison for something that you didn't even do. Contact the lawyer, y'all, because they probably don't even have enough to pay you what they should be paying you after all the drama that they've caused. I'm about to go in here and try to shake off this energy. I'll be back.